All right. Sunday morning, well, Sunday afternoon almost. We're in week 3 of our game. You can see the scores up there. I do need to I need to fix the game capture since it's showing Elden Ring for of all things. There we go. Okay. So we see our scores 7-7-7 to 1. The Amazon is being left in the dust by the the Rogue and the Holy Rollers there. So it sucks. I haven't got a good card draws for her, and I haven't quite figured out for how to get her moving there. So let's see if we can get that done this coming week. Looking at everybody's situation since it's been about a week since I've done this game. Pilgrim needs to finish Navigator, so we're on day 15. Let's get the Pilgrim's move there. He needs to finish Navigator. So you can see right there, he's going to move to Ruins 2, or Cliff 2, I should say, and try to finish off Navigator. He's already found Ruins and Cliff 3 to 6, but now it's time to find Cliff 2. So he's going to move Cliff 2. He'll hide. Move Cliff 2, and then search twice and hope to just pop that out in a day. He has Order 3 hired till the 19th. I think he wants to keep him, so he will definitely try to do that at some point as well. Otherwise, I'm not super thrilled with his allotment of bits. Like I don't Ancient Scroll. I think, frankly, I usually toss that. I need to rewrite that. I think somehow, since usually turning in an artifact with spells means you're losing great treasure or the opportunity, of course, to learn a spell. And then the Inquisition, he could turn that in, but again, you're losing a great treasure. So it's an even trade off, right? He is at best getting a 0 for turning that in right now because it counts toward great treasures. And if you were leaving great treasures, it would be a negative. So I need to refigure out some of those, I think. Nonetheless, I think his move is easy. We're going to try to pop Navigator, get the point, and so on. The White Knight, he has to sacrifice a large treasure, which the good book is not. He's learned a spell, Miracle. He needs to find the camp, and he has a reroll in his pocket. So what's his goal today? Let's look at his memo. I do think that what he would like, I think he would like to. Who's winning notoriety? We got the Pilgrim. We're at -10 because we've been insulted twice. It sort of sucks. So a hard deficit to make up. So we got to score something like 20 or 30 even to catch up. He has to score 30 prowess. But I think he might try to do that. He does need a large treasure. So right now I think he's trying to find this secret path to get up to here, and or he can pop that troll maybe. But let's look. Has he found runes? He has. So he is ready to roll. So I think we are looking to get up into here. So I think 1, 2, 3 with a hide will be sufficient. So hide, move, and then move into the cliff is good enough for our guy. And then he's going to use his extra rest phase to get his magic back. He doesn't really need it so much, but but we might as well start that process. Oh, the poor Amazon. So R7 is done at the end of today. Um, I think we're gonna hide, move in here, and then hire twice. See if we can get this guy. We'll turn in quests or burn some quests and get new ones. So hide, move to the guard. We're gonna hire twice. See if we can get the rogue for the rest of the game. And we have $5 left. See what we can make of that. Done. And then finally the swordsman. So the swordsman is all the way down here. He's got the warlock. He scored a couple points down here. I would love to get that warlock turned in. 1, 2, 3. It's a little bit of a haul to go back, though. So I'm wondering if and we have gift exchange. We have any treasures? We have dragon essence. We have a little spate of followers here, which is sort of cool. And we have the dragons. So now I don't know that I wouldn't mind turning in the dragon essence for another treasure of higher value. Even though again it loses us a point potentially. So I think what we're gonna do, and this is sort of a whack, we're gonna go 1, 2 first, just to see if we can't pop a campfire. And I will hide 2 times and then move, and we have rogue 5 up, and we have to decide whether we want to hire him. So I'm gonna hide, move to the woods. Which woods? Maple Woods. Move into Woods Maple, and then hire. And we'll see if we can pop this guy and get him pretty much to the end of the game. So that's it. That's day 15. We are ready to roll here. And by that, I mean roll for monsters. Let's see what monster is going to pop on 15. 6. It stinks a little bit for the swordsman because we know nothing's going to pop in that. So we got these 3. The swordsman can go whenever. He'll just go right now. So he's going to fail in his hide and then move to there. And it's dead. So serpents, but nothing appears. Because we're on 6. So we're looking for bats. So he is done. The pilgrim is hiding and searching, pretty much. So we're going to hide, go into there, and search twice. So let's hide first. Success. Search twice. 3, 2, or 1. No. Come on. 3. No. Done. So we're hidden. And that's cool. And no bats appear because there's no orange circles there. Done. So he is done. The White Knight. Hide into the cliff and rants. So let's see if we hide. We do not. Let me rest. And that's going to pull this sort of back. Hold on. This pulls this back to here, but then we have to fatigue another one of these bad boys. Let's fatigue that guy. Rare that we're going to play that. So done. And nothing appears because, again, no bats. Amazon. She moves to the guardhouse and tries to hire twice. She's going to hide, move into the guardhouse. Boom. So she's guardhouse. Does she hide? She does. So she's not accosted by any of these yahoos in the guardhouse. And now we're going to, with neutral, we need a 3 or a 2. So 2 hires. We need a 3. Nope. Come on, 3. 3. Done. Price times 4. She's going to spend it. -4. And we can just erase this because R7 is with her until the end. All right, done. So, I mean, she accomplished her goal at the very least. Is that it? I think that's it, and that's all we got. Put them back in there, and let's figure out day 16. So for the pilgrim, we're going to hide. And we will fire a Hiren just to spread it out a little bit. For the White Knight, the White Knight is going to hide move twice. And search. Does he have the horde in his? No, he hasn't found the horde yet. 3. The Amazon. So she's got her. She's set, and she's going to turn in some stuff. I think Explore Borderlands is going to be a rough haul. So she's going to turn that in, and locate the lair. Consult demon. That means find the altar or the shrine. So the question is, where the hell can she possibly find those things? Because she's going to have to move across the board. Yeah, I mean, you're talking. Now the funny part is, she would probably have to get through the borderland anyway. So maybe turning that in is a terrible idea. But the borderland is also rife with things she can't fight. This is a bad board for her all of a sudden. As soon as all these dragons popped in here, so the shrine is here. So that's good to know. Is the demon already there? No, it's just dragons. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3. And I mean, she can run from most of this stuff. So I'm not super concerned, but where's she trying to get to? And let's see. So if she would, so I'm just trying to figure out if she would go to here. So she's trying to get, let's say she's trying to get to the high pass or the ledges. 1, 2, 3. She'd have to go here. She'd have to go here. She'd have to go here. So that would be 3 in the Borderlands to get to, say, there. I think she's going to turn in Consult Demon also, simply because if she's going to consult the demon at the shrine, she ends up unhidden. The dragons are there. They would kill her. I think we're going to stick with Locate the Lair and turn in 2 quests. She has Riddle Game and Sudden Insight, so she immediately gets a Locate result. So that's good. So we're going to get rid of Consult Demon and put Riddle Game. And she has Explore Borderlands, and that is Insight. Locate. So automatic locate for her. And let's look up Riddle Game real quick. So she's been challenged to a Riddle Game. Riddle Game. Choose one of the following: a clearing in the Ruins W tile, Bones W, or Dank W tile. And obviously we have to know where one of those are. And I think the only one. So she knows this one. So that's where the marker sort of has to go, because she, Riddle Game. Done. And she'll choose the only thing that actually is lined up, which is there. The swordsman can't get that. That is only for our gal, the Amazon. Riddle, you can fatigue. You get rolls per fatigue. And if you roll a 1, 2, 3, you answer the riddle. Or you can fight the imp, which she can do. It's a little rough, but she can do that. Does she want to go? I mean, so the problem with the riddle game being there is simply that it's not really near any of her other things that she's looking to score. But she is waltzing through anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4. She probably should have kept damn Borderlands at this rate. I mean, she can certainly get there. It's just a long haul. And then she does have access to the crag and the mountains. So, um, all right, I think that's what she's gonna do. So we're gonna haul 1, 2, 3, and hide twice. So hide twice, move to cliff 5. Hide, move, cliff 5. This is an extra move because she has an extra move. Done. So she is good. I would say things are looking up. They're really not for her. So, and now we have the swordsman. Did we even roll his higher? I do not remember rolling his higher actually. So let's roll his higher. I probably did too high. So that's my fault. So he is friendly with the rogues. This guy costs $1. Retcon that. $2. So we're gonna take a -2. So there he goes. He's down to $37. But R5 is with him till the end. R5N. Done. So there you go. So we retconned that. So this is pointless for him to be here. So he's gonna go 1, 2, 3. And I'm gonna be a little aggressive because we can be because we have take cover. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna move to Deep Woods 5. We're just gonna naked move to Deep Woods 5. Move, Deep Woods 5. Done. That's our day. Let's get a monster roll here for day 16. Day 16 is 2 Serpents Demons. Well, man, the Amazon can't catch a break. So we shuffle, we draw these. The swordsman knows we're going to get serpents. He's going to go last because maybe other people will draw all the serpents off the board. So pilgrim. What is the pilgrim trying to do? He's trying to search twice. He's going to hide once, search twice, hire once. So his hide is a rousing success. His 2 searches, 3, 2, 1. That's a fail. Come on, 3. There it is. Bam. So he gets 2, 5 cliff. That is a success. He has finished navigator. That's going to score him a point. So we'll put plus navigator. That's another quest for him. So he is done with that. And he gets 3 more paths or passages automatically. So just taking a quick look at the board, I definitely think Borderlands 4 to 5 is a good one. So let's do that. Borderlands 4 to 5. I'll take Ledges 4 to 6. And Deepwood 6 to 3. So Borderlands 4 to 5. Ledges 4 to 6. Deepwoods 3 to 6. And we are done with the Pilgrim today. So our next guy is moving on to the Horde and doing a search after he hides once. Well, first thing is serpents, no serpents appear because no greens. Bam. So does the White Knight hide? He does. Does the White Knight search? He does not find the hoard. I think the White Knight is going to play Lucky Day, maybe, and re-roll that. Just because we might as well get an extra re-roll. 3 again. So I think he does find this because I think you locate secret paths. Let me check real quick on the locate chart. Yeah, passages. So secret passages. He does get to mark off the cliff. 3 to 6. Done. Because he rolled that 2 times, actually. So he is done there. Nothing appears, but he doesn't find squat. The Amazon is going to end up here. She's going to have hidden. That's a fail, but she'll do it again. And she fails twice, but it doesn't matter because nothing appears. And then the swordsman is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to pull Slither 6. So on a Slither, you're going to get these folk. The Serpents. And they go in 6. So it's not the worst because they're not on him. And we are done. This day 16. The White Knight gets to draw a card. That's the main reason, and the Pilgrim should draw a card too, because he popped Navigator. So the Pilgrim gets Big Game, and the White Knight gets Sudden Insight. So Big Game. What would we like to kill? Oh, and I think we have a higher roll. We keep forgetting these extra. That's why I hate putting hires in. So we do a higher roll on the ally table because we're trying to hire the knight. So let me retcon that. Sorry about the retcons. So 2 dice, 5. Price times 4, so 32. That's no, it's not going to happen. So that's that day. We do really need to get this roll in here. So if he picks Big Game, I think he's going to want to kill a tremendous creature. So we're going to go Big Game, Tremendous, that you have to specify now. And we're just a buck short of being able to get a ×3 on that roll. Ideally with like a ×2. So what I'm going to do is rest once, hire 3 times. And just try to lock this up. He does have a keg of ale, so he buys drinks for free. That's sort of nice. Ooh, well, he can't be better than buy drinks. No, you can't. I mean, that would be silly. The White Knight is going to hide once, search, insight. We're going to burn it, and then search twice. So he should be looting this. He should be looting the hoard right now. And he has another reroll too, which is interesting, by the way. But he'll get 2 loot rolls today. The Amazon, she is still moving. I think she's going to hide and move 2 times. So hide and move twice to Borderlands 6. Hide, extra move, BL6, done. And our swordsman, we're going to move as fast as possible, is going to go 1 to turn in his dude there. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Where does he have to get? Yeah, it's to get to this space to go back, which I think we're going to do. I think we're actually going to run all the way back because we have. So the problem with gift exchanges, do we have anything to exchange? We have the dragon essence. That's a little rough. Dragon, oh, that's going to draw dragons everywhere. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 2. I mean, that doesn't help. So the problem with, I mean, carrying that dragon essence means that those dragons are going to roam every damn time. And there's enough caves that we're going to have a hard time getting through. It's going to take like a whole extra day, effectively, to get through. Now we can mitigate that because we have take cover. So he can auto hide the first day. If we go 1, 2, 3. Now it doesn't automatically make them roam. So I tell you what, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to go here, and so be it. We'll see what happens. We'll pop the thing if we need to. So we're going to go and walk 4 times to Borderlands 3. And done. So yeah, definitely going to be rough. If we roll a 1, then every dragon is going to just be 6. So bats. And then bats ain't great either, just because I hate bats. But we'll go last, the swordsman, just to see what our situation looks like. White Knight is first. White Knight is hiding. He's searching 3 times. So hide first. Success. We are searching 3 times, so we pop insight. That allows us to have found the horde. We get 2 loot rolls on the horde. The horde still has. Oh, there's only 2 in the horde. Well, okay. Sure. We were looking for a big old treasure. Anyway, maybe we get lucky here. 2 loot rolls. 3, not enough. 5, no good. Okay, he is done. I made a slight miscalculation there because there's not enough in there really to warrant all of that effort. Amazon. She's going to hide and then BL6 it. Right? So she does hide and go 1-1. Bats. Flutter. Flutter's going to pull bats. Pulls them there. Done. Pilgrim. What is the Pilgrim doing? He's going to rest and hire 3 times on the ally table. Oops. No deal. Price times 4, so 32. Price times 3. Not great. 1 more hide. Come on, man. No. All right. Now it's starting to get a little desperate. He is done. And the swordsman, 1, 2, 3, 4. Which is going to draw this bat, because the bats are roaming. So, interesting question. I think he's okay with that. I think we can kill a bat. we've certainly got enough, like, dudes, right? So with all those guys, we're going to just kill the bat. So we are done. Nothing else pops. And we have a bat fight. So I think we come down here. I think we're going to deploy our natives. The wood sprite is going to be, so we're going to deploy in an order. These two guys first. She goes last, so she's the target of the monster. This all barely matters. But we do need to do heavy damage to kill this thing. So he has to be on that side. She has a defense speed of 1, so she cannot be undercut, which is sort of the point. And then we will ready our weapon with an L4, and we'll play an L2. And if he doesn't flip, that means, oh, we can't play an L2. That's not enough damage. We need to play an M. In that case, we're just playing an M5. Done. And that's about where we're at. So let's roll. Where does the monster end up? 2. So he ends up zoop, all the way down there. That is good for the team here. Where does she go? I hope she doesn't go last. 1, so she stays right there. And then this group here goes 5. So they end up, everyone's shifting down. I don't move. We're going to roll for each box to see if they flip. He doesn't flip. Does the sword goblin flip? He doesn't flip. So it looks to me like the sword goblin actually gets a 8 length chop, kills the bat, and we are good to go. Yeah, those fights would be dangerous without a ton of buddies, and with a ton of buddies, it's sort of trivial. So we're going to record 3 prowess for the swordsman. And that's the extent of our day. Excuse me, that was not good. Got a little choked up there. Sorry. That's gross. This is highly professional. The White Knight's going to draw a card because he burned whatchamacall. He has a lost pouch. Lost pouch. Random native group and put a marker on their space in the appearance chart. You found a pouch. You can open it immediately to gain money or return it. Done. So a D8 is really what we're looking to get here. So let's roll a D8 real quick. That's all the native groups we got. 2. Guard. So we either return the pouch to the guard, and we get friendly with the guard. That's a VP. Or we can just take 3d6. Now, that's a good question. 3d6 might help us get a point of gold. If we roll high enough, of course. Or we can get a guaranteed victory point and go to the guard. What I think I might do is I think he might just open that right now. So let's take these 2 dice and roll them. So 2d6 is 10 plus 2. So he gets $12. So he's just going to burn the pouch for $12, which gives him $29. And he's ditched that card. I will put that there just to make sure that we know what's what. He actually burned through a couple cards there on the course. So, and I think I might go that route. The problem is you need a large treasure. And the problem with a large treasure is you need a treasure site to find a large treasure. And all right, where are we at then? So we are, I think, we're writing day 18. So let's get day 18 moving here. So let's move that over there to day 18. Let's get the Pilgrim. So I think that the Pilgrim, he's going to move to the Guard. He will trade, and then he's going to hire 2 times. He can buy drinks. He's not too worried about getting caught up there. The Knight, I think, is going to hide once. He's going to search 3 times. We're going to try for 1 lucky loot here. I don't think we're going to get stuck here several days. We're going to get stuck here maybe a day, maybe 2. So the Amazon has made it through there. It's just going to go 1, 2, 3. What's Ruins possibly getting her? Wolves. Ooh, I don't want to do wolves. Wolves bad. I think we'd be better off hiding and then doing a 2 to Borderlands 2. So we're going to hide once. We're going to move and move Borderlands 2, and she is done. And then our swordsman is trying to go the other direction. This is not great for him. Now, he didn't have to take cover. So I think he's just going to move here and he's going to burn the take cover. And that gets him to here today. So he's going to move to Borderlands 4. So he's going to move Borderlands 4, and then he's going to pop take cover to hide when he, and done. Yeah, that Borderlands has become a little bit of a stop, right? So that's day 18. Rip 6. So we got more bats. It's a little dicier for sure. I think so. We're gonna White Knight, Amazon. Swordsman's gonna go first. And the reason he's going to go first is he's going to go 1, hide 2, done. So he ends up there. Right? So he's there. Flutter pops bats. And he doesn't worry about the bats coming to him. Done. The White Knight is going to hide once. He succeeds with a double 1, which sort of blows because could have definitely utilized that. And he's going to loot twice. So let's loot. Hope to get lucky again. 3. Nope, not so much. Come on, let's get that. 1s. No, 4. He is 2, and he gets 1 more because he hid once. No, nothing. And nothing pops, and he is done. That's a little depressing for our guy. We're going to move up here. We're going to trade. It's going to sell us the Draught of Speed. We're going to sell that for 6. So we do get +6. And we'll sell to the Guard. And then we're going to try to hire our guy again 2 times. Ally table, we need a low roll. Nope, that's 1. That is not a low roll. 2, 1. Boon or price times 1. We're going to take price times 1. And we are going to -8. That gives us 03 to the end. So done. Does anyone show up there? No, but we are unhidden, so we do have to worry about Troll and the guard. The Amazon's going to go to here, and does she hide? That's super important for her today. She is hidden. The bats are roaming, so she gets 2 of them right there. Which isn't terrible. She's hidden. But we do have a death hex, essentially, and that's the Borderlands for many of our characters. The swordsman is definitely not. Ooh, I mean, the funny part is the swordsman actually is not in terrible shape. He almost could fight these guys. Almost. Because this guy can actually hit the dragon and can kill him with his great sword. These guys might be able to sort of. Are there 2 little dragons there or 1 little? There's 1 small dragon. His assassin could sort of stand off the heavy dragon for a round. Hopefully. He's hidden, but he's not. He doesn't really have the option to do much. He's not strong enough to kill any of these guys. So it would almost totally be the job of this guy. And there would be definitely a chance getting 1 or more of your guys killed. Simply because because the numbers sort of roll out, right? I think that's a good question. What are we going to do? I think we're leaving today. Well, yeah. We have 22 prowess. Who has more prowess? The pilgrim with 27. We can take that prowess crown away from him for sure. Where are we going? So we're going to try to. So we burn, take cover. Because we're going to leave. We're going to go 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, probably back to the inn. Turn the warlock in somewhere. Try to manage a gift exchange. Probably gift exchange with a stupid thing to get the other point. So we can score 2 quick points. That guy's a kill on round 1. And he might kill the fairy first, effectively. And then this guy has a 33% chance of killing the assassin. And then he's not a guaranteed kill any round because we don't have something fast enough to get him. In which case, 33% chance of killing whatever. Don't love it. I think we're gonna. And if we end up having to run, we're going to have to run backwards. So let's just stay here and we're just going to quiet it up. So done. All right. So no fight today. No fight today. We are going to stick with where we're at. And now the Pilgrim with his guy in tow. Now he actually wants to come down there. 1, 2, 3. And we can't get in today. But he wants to go down there and he wants to smack this guy up pretty good too. With the caveat that, well, that's a dangerous fight for this guy because, again, you could get this warhorse killed, which stinks. And in fact, is it an auto kill on the warhorse? That head is just nasty. No, it's not an auto kill on the warhorse. And we don't have the power to hit him right now because we haven't tremendous up. But he can certainly kill the guy. It's just whether his horse dies. Then we'd have to kill the other guy. This is not an ideal fight for our Pilgrim. It is way better if we have tremendous because we can kill the other dude. We can kill the yeah, that's the ideal play is to have blessing cast, kill the heavy on round 1 hidden, and then have your knight go in and kill the other one. I believe because yeah, we're just it's still not great. All right. Well, what we're going to do is we're not going to go all the way. We can't go all the way back to the chapel to cast. I think what we're going to do is we're going to enchant. We're going to move into the cliff. And then we'll cast tonight if we so there you go. I'm giving the Black Knight one more day and then we're done and then we're moving on because he is burning daylight here. Our Amazon has made it to where she needs to go. She's going to go 1, 2. And what is her goal? Get to the riddle game. She could, or so 1, 2. One, 2, 3, 4 with a hide. She could also just see if she can find a layer here. I think we're going to do that first. So she's going to 1, 2, 3, 4, and she's going to be hidden. So she's going to move Oakwoods 4 and be hidden. So hide and then move, 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 and move to Oakwoods 4. Done. So she is done there. And then finally, we have the swordsman. And the swordsman is going to go 1, 2. No, he's going to go to cliff 5 and hide. Done. Because he only gets 2 phases this turn anyway. And he is done. And that largely is just in the case that something's going to pop. There are 5. So we get spiders and imps. That's cool. Amazon first. I think he'll let everybody go first. So she goes. Let's go put him here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and let's see if she is hidden there. She is not. And it is the small campfire. Done. White Knight. Hide once. We're going to get 1 treasure out of her. I guarantee it. 3 searches. Nope. 1. Let's do this. Let's make this. 2. Come on. Make this worth it. 3. We're going to use Miracle. So let's use this damn Miracle chit. To re-roll any die roll in the game, which is this one. Nothing. Okay. Done. What appears? Something does appear. Stink. M, I'm pretty sure, is a spider. And that's going to appear on our guy. Pilgrim. Pilgrim's going to end up here. And he's going to end up with this guy converted to white. And the spider lands on him. And then the swordsman is going to go. And the swordsman is going to come here, and he's going to hide. And he doesn't. Now, having said that, this spider is blocked because the pilgrim did not hide. And so we have a fight at the end of the day with the pilgrim and his buddy. I think the buddy is going to lure. We're going to play so that the combat, the melee step, we flip, so we have to play this way and then that way. Not a big deal. We can't do heavy damage, so we're not going to bother to fight. Let's see where this guy ends up. Round 1, he ends up right there. And does he flip over? He does not. So longer weapon goes first. It's a 7. Does heavy damage. Kills the spider. We score 3 prowess. Upping our lead a little bit. We're going to cast Small Blessing, and during the combat, that fatigues all that. And we get a 4. That sucks a little bit. Peace. We're actually only casting at the end, which is nice. Combat ends for the day. Done. That's it. That was the fight. That was the combats. We're on to day 20. The Inquisition is almost over, by the way. Maybe we should have run back. I don't know. Pilgrim still wants to kill a Prometheus, which is really the kicker there. All right. Let's see what our days are going to bring here. So, with the Inquisition ending, I mean, should we have run back 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3? We could rest and technically score 2 points on the Inquisition with that. If we rested one of these chits, we could wound it. Since that's our high, oh, we could wound this one actually, and turn in the black book, and I mean that would get us effectively a total of 2 points for the Inquisition, but we'd be all the way back at home. And the question there would be, is that worth doing given the positional disadvantage? We'd be far away. Interesting. And then you might just redraw cards, right? So if you look at Ancient Scroll, you get 3 people with a great treasure. You would effectively be giving someone else a point. Well, half a point to 2 people. You'd be losing a point. You would get 2 points, so you'd effectively have 8 points. You would get. I would say we should get. Maybe that's how we'll rewrite some of that. We'll get money because we can sell the black book back to the Inquisition, right? As opposed to turning it in, so to speak. So you get point for selling this to the order. So that would give him $31, which might get him. I'm just trying to figure out where he sits. Like, what would be a good? It doesn't get him any more points in gold because I think we are still behind by a few bucks, but it does get him closer. And I just don't know. You're going to end up with a week left to find the altar, and that's nowhere in sight. But you have this order dude. Do I want to run all the way back with him? No. You know what? We got to move forward. We have a fellow from the order here. We've got to do it, right? So Pilgrim's not going to head back. That's not his gig. But he cannot go directly into there. So we're going to move one. So we're going to move still in the cliff. We're going to rest and rest again. And we're going to hide. That gives us our magic back. Magic chits back, and we're done with day 20. The White Knight. Oh, wait, did we? Oh, wait, hold on. I hate the fact when we do that. We have found nothing. We're out. We're out of here. Done. So this is a terrible, terrible spot. We're gonna move and then move to the edge of the cliff there. We're gonna hide twice. We're going to extra rest. Done. So we are done. And we'll move those hides in front if we need to. The Amazon's going to hide once. Move, extra move. And she's going to move to the shaman. Or is that the scholar? Good question. Shaman. So she's going to pick him up. 1, 2, 3, 4. She'll see what's in here. Done. And then the swordsman is just trying to haul it back to 1, 2, 3, 4. He needs to go friends. So he's going to move to Curse Valley 2. Done. And that's it. We're almost end of the third week here. 5. Spiders and imps. All right. We're just going to make our move. Done. So swordsman is done. The white knight comes down here. He's going to hide. He does. And nothing appears because all the spiders are dead. So there you go. The Amazon, 1, 2, 3, 4. She does have a hide roll in there. Does she hide? She does. She picks up the shaman. She flips these. Ruins for bats and the pool in 6. So that's that. And she is done. I don't think anything appears. Nope. And the pilgrim, he's going to go up there. Rest 2 times to get all his magic back. And he will take a hide roll. And he blows it. But it doesn't matter because there is nothing going to come. Done. That's pretty much day 20, actually. The pilgrim has an easy move today. We're going to hide. And we're going to move into the dragons. We're going to move to the shrine. The white knight has an easy move. He's also going to hide and move into the shrine. The Amazon, she took a chance. No lair here. She could go to the monastery, but it's a long, long haul. I think her goal is she's going to go hide, move into Cavern 1. She's going to hide twice, move, Cavern 1, and done. And then the swordsman is going to move to the inn. The patrol's not there, right? It's the company. So there you go. So move to the inn. I mean, Oh, and I didn't write it down, but he actually did draw a card, so that's my fault. Take cover. He has locksmith, and locksmith is random clearing of high pass, so we do have to roll that. But that's only for him. Only he knows about the locksmith. So there you go. Should probably move that, make that a witchmacall. So where did we roll? We rolled a 4? No. Yeah. So the locksmith in the high pass. We don't have one. I need to re-up my chits here. So we'll take just an object, a component, piece pack. The Fleur de Lire will be the locksmith. He's in high pass 4 with the scholar. We also have giants. I'm sorry, I've been doing a bad job of keeping these intact. Pass 4, done. All right. So yeah, the swordsman's gonna go to the inn. He is going to. He knows what the rogues have. Does the company have anything still? Do they actually have a thing? Or did all that get... They have one thing. And he's not seen it, right? Or has he seen it? Technically, he's seen it. Oh, the withered claw. Ugh. Okay, that's bullcrap. He's going to trade with the rogues, I think. That'll do gift exchange, so we'll definitely write that down. Plus gift exchange. So that'll be a point for him. He'll turn the warlock will go. It'll be turned, so he's going to get plus warlock, plus lost warlock. So that'll be 2 points for the swordsman. And then I think, where is he going to go? Does he know any paths or passages? He doesn't. And then, I hate to say, I think he's going to rest and get all his chits back, and then he'll be done for the day. So everybody has a 21. There's purple magic in every clearing, so that's cool. And whatever we roll here is going to come off of the board. This is our monster roll for the day, and it is ogres, wolves, goblins, and octopi. The patrol comes off the board also. And we are done with that roll. So we got day 21. The Inquisition ends today. And the swordsman will go last just because he has the most sort of goofy points going on. So Pilgrim goes first. He is hidden. He charges on in. Now the problem here is Howl and Patter are going to drag. Oh, yeah. So Howl first. Well, we don't know that, actually. We know that Howl and Patter are going to draw. The lower number gets, so Patter, and we get Howl. Oh, geez. That's going to be quite the hose job there. So Patter first. Oh, and it's Ruins. Well, hold on. So Ruins is here. Hold on. This is even worse, actually. So we've just made a mess. Ruins is here. Patter is the Spear Goblins. Howl draws the last thing of goblins to here. Because Ruins draws to him. Wow, and that just makes a mess. So now, instead of 2 monsters, which are relatively easy, we have 14 monsters in that hex, in that space. and the Pilgrim. Oh, and his buddy, the White Knight's coming. Hey. Amazon hides 2 times. She does. She goes there. Flips that, it's Smoke and Howl 5. Now that would have drawn goblins too, except they're all gone. They have, yeah, so done. And he's done. And he needs to hide. This hide is super important all of a sudden. He fails and walks into that death trap. I think the White Knight is ended by that. Because he's not living through that. There's no possible way. He can't play fast enough moves. Now, the Axe Goblins don't kill him if they're not flipped, or they don't hurt him if they're not flipped. The Spear Goblins don't hurt if he's not flipped. The Pilgrim is not jumping into that disaster. We go here. We're going to turn in all the bits. We're going to trade with the rogues. And executing that trade phase is going to... Oh, we got a lot of stuff there now. We're going to take the Shoes of Stealth. So we're going to give them our thing for the Shoes of Stealth. Done. So we've scored. So let's score real quick. We've scored Gift Exchange. We've scored Lost Warlock, who now is living at the inn permanently. And we're going to rest 2 times. So we drag these back. And he is done. And he has Shoes of Stealth, which is sort of nice because he rolls 1 die for stealth and it's an extra chit, effectively. So good on him. And unfortunately, though, the patrol shows up. Because they do. So that sucks a bit because he actually doesn't like those guys. And he's not hidden. So let's roll his enemies with the patrol, right? He has enemies with the patrol. Let's roll his enemy meeting chart. Maybe he'll get super lucky, right? Nope, they block battle him. So we got 2 fights today. The dumb patrol. Oh, the patrol. Now this is not quite as good as it was last time because we had a bunch of rogues last time to manage. But I do think this goblin is pretty good. This guy is pretty good as long as he doesn't get lined up. So we're going to have the sprite. So they end up on this side for combat. Like that. So if the wood sprite lures one of them, and he lures a second, I'm trying to just see if there's a good way to play this or not. So he's an M4 and an L2. He's L4, M4, M5, L4. I mean, I don't know that anything is better than anything else. His attack is slower, typically. We don't want to put him on What we don't want to put him on is a guy like this right now. Yeah, ideally we do not want anyone can get auto hit. That's probably where we're at. So he's good on there because he cannot be auto hit. He can't be auto hit. Medium armored. So effectively, as soon as we can do heavy damage against an unarmored target. So we can ready the weapon. We can play an M here as a for instance. And this horse is guaranteed to die, which is sort of what we're shooting for. We're shooting for a guaranteed horse kill. So we don't want, yeah, if we line up, he's dead. We'd rather not line up on anyone for any reason. This is that weird fight where ideally we don't want to line up. Now, the other question would be, so that's the thing, we can't guarantee a hit on any of these guys. These guys are 3s. He's a 4 there. He's a 5. You could theoretically guarantee a hit on him if he flipped. Anyone that lines up will kill the horse but die. Anyone that doesn't line up will kill the horse. We could, in theory, we could double up on one of these and hope to get an honest to goodness kill. But there's no guaranteed kill. There's no guaranteed kill on any of these guys, even if we play, they have to flip. And then only that guy ends up being a possible guarantee. And these two end up being, well, we're just going to leave it. I don't know that I'm doing the right thing yet, but we're going to leave it and see how it plays out. So first thing is the wood sprite. And we're looking for a 5 is good because that shifts him down to here. Okay. Does he flip? He does. Okay, so that's actually good. Where does he end up? 2. So he goes all the way down the bottom. And does he flip? I don't think it matters. No, he does not flip. And where does this guy end up? 6. So he ends up all the way down the bottom also. I don't know if I rolled a 6 on him. He might have gone here. It doesn't matter. He just didn't line up. So good. And does he flip? Yes. So let's take a quick look at all the goings on. The wood sprite doesn't attack. We have a length 4, so we go first. We do M star damage at a time 4, killing that horse. So that's heavy damage. The horse is dead. He lives. He attacks back. He does not undercut the sprite. And he is done for the that combat is done for the round. They both attack on a 3. He misses. He hits, doing heavy damage to the horse and killing the horse. Undercutting the horse. He goes well first. He does not undercut the horse. Oh, we had to line up. So that's a bad fight for him. So, okay, good to know. He does not undercut the horse because the horse ends up at ×6. And we don't want to become a 5 because he would die. So, done. Good. He is still alive, thankfully. So now that's odd. I don't know how necessarily to. Yeah, so this was a miscalculation on my part. I didn't think about that. So these guys are stuck on these sheets unless they are lured off, effectively by me. And I am not super sure that I want to do that. So our weapon is unreadied. Now we can certainly ready the weapon again using that because nothing's on our sheet. So that's going to put us here. And then the question is, the best we can do is an M3. So let's take a look and see what an M3 does on the board. This is where we're in the most danger, which sucks because he is very useful. The wood sprite is just hoping to not line up. This guy, strangely, is hoping to line up because as soon as he lines up, he kills his guy. If he flips, he's still a 3. So he's still, yeah, that's not great. We are not in good position. If he flips, so I think what we're going to do, we're going to try to do, we're going to try to get this guy killed for right now, knowing that we might lose the goblin. He's just a goblin anyway. But he is loyal and trustworthy. So we're going to try to get this guy killed to hopefully deploy the wood sprite to his sheet and sort of finish that. So this guy goes here. We're going to put him back up here like that. We're going to play. We don't have to fatigue since it doesn't matter. We're just going to play that since he's armored. We do need to do medium star damage. The star goes away, so we do need to do medium damage. We did ready the weapon, but it doesn't matter because it's time 4. And we're going to play a time 4. So let's see what happens this round. So this is round 2, by the way. Weapon speed is king. He goes here. Does he flip? And what we like him to do is not flip, right? Because if he doesn't flip, he doesn't. Done. Over here, we're actually hoping this guy lines right up. We're hoping a 1 or a 4 pops. It doesn't. A 3 pops. He goes there. Does he flip? No. In which case, no one's going to hit anybody. Down here, this is the moment of truth. What we're hoping for is he does not line up. He goes down like that. And the question is, does he flip? Oops. And he doesn't. So, what happens? Well, fastest attack goes first. He goes and misses the wood sprite because he cannot hit the wood sprite unless he lines up. And then we undercut him and do medium damage and kill him. These guys both whiff. This guy goes first, missing because he doesn't intercept or undercut, and then we miss the horse. So, success-ish. And we're going to play the same in terms of we're going to ready our weapon, and we're going to play something. Probably that. So I'm going to deploy the wood sprite to hit to this guy. And what that's going to do is it's going to make her the target. He's going to be there. We're going to play like that. He's safe. If he lines up, he kills the guy. The wood sprite, if they line up, well, she is in jeopardy and she will be killed. But we should be able to cut the horse down at least. And I don't need an M3 to do that. So we might as well just play an M4 and not fatigue at this juncture. And we actually just don't know where he's going to end up. But now we could play like that, which if he flips, will give us an advantage because our attack's going to be the same speed. So he's like this right now. So the wood sprite is in jeopardy. But we've at least got a good chance. We have a 1 or 2/3 chance to hit that guy. And we're going to at least kill the horse. So let's do this first. So we'll put him there. 4. So he lines up. That's actually very good news. If the wood sprite can survive this next round, this round, she's going to be great next round. So done. This guy, where does he end up? We do not want him to end up, well, 2. So he's going to end up here. And does he flip? We would like him to flip, actually, I think. No, he doesn't flip. So where does the wood sprite end? Because now everybody has to roll on our team. 1, so she stays put. Where does the goblin end up going? 6. He goes all the way down. And then does he flip the goblin? No. And we don't move ever. So fastest attack is my attack, fastest and longest, 4 times 4. We hit the horse, we do heavy damage to the horse and kill the horse. This guy misses, obviously, so done. The slowest attack here then cuts him down. So goblin cuts him down. And then same thing here. Fastest attack goes, does heavy damage, and kills him before he can stab the assassin and kill the assassin. And that is the swordsman killing the patrol 2 times in one game. And we get 3, 6, and 9. So 3, 6, and 9 is 18. Is it? 3, 6, and 9? Yes. Some 18 notoriety. We also get a bounty of 6 gold. for killing our boys there. And they once again do the walk of shame to the dead pile. Now they don't have anything to take because we mostly took it already. So, wah, wah. But that's that fight. Pretty good, actually. Unfortunately, White Knight is not going to fare so well, I don't think. And I would dare say that he's probably dead. He has no henchmen. He is not hidden. So let's put all of the bits out. And we do have to spread all these yahoos out as best we can. But well, not really. We have to put them in 3 separate spots. That's all. We have to make sure every spot has someone on it. I'm gonna try. I gotta figure these guys out. These guys are actually. Oh, and we got these dudes. Holy McNuggets! Yeah, that's why he's dead. If he had the spear guys, I think he's in a lot better position, at least, because they might not flip, and these guys can't hurt until they flip. So you would put them all in a pile, and he is safe from that box. Now, yeah, because you're trying to generate safe boxes effectively. So we're going to put the head and this there, and then all these guys are going to pile into one box. And that's going to be the same box, by the way. So that's the death box. This is theoretically a safe box, and this could be a safe box. So he cannot ready this. Now that isn't a safe box this time either, strangely enough. It is safe if we line up. So I will need the head. So let me do this. Let me put these sort of, not staggered a little bit so I can see what's what. So when I'm placing, I can see what I'm trying to do. So we technically need to move 4 to not be hit. If these guys flip, they become M4s. That is way more dangerous all of a sudden. But we need to do tremendous damage because we need to get rid of this guy if he lines that up with me. So I think we're going to do this. First round. Oh, we can't be undercut by these either. So that's where this combat goes totally awry. We have to play a T fight. If we play a T fight, we have to get undercut by all of these things. I mean, I suppose this is the round to do it, unfortunately, because but you're going to lose your armor in round 1 and take 2 wounds automatically. And then if these guys flip, you're dead. And if this guy flips, you're still not dead, but that still sucks. Because otherwise we can't kill the dragon. So we got to kill that dragon. And the worst part is we're not even going to undercut him. So, I don't even, I don't know how. Okay, good enough. We're going to do it. Done. But we might as well play that just because it's so dire anyway. So what we want is, I think ideally we would like to line up everybody to stay exactly where they are. So a 1 or a 4 would be great. And we get a 4. So everybody stays put. That's good. Does the second box flip? This is super important. It does not. Does the third box flip? Also super important. It does. So there you go. I think that means death anyway. So what happens? Well, longest weapon goes first and damages the armor, and we take a wound because that's this guy. And so the wound will be one of these. No, we're gonna wound. There's no good wound, frankly. That guy. Done. Second longest attack goes. That is my attack. I kill the dragon because I line up and do tremendous damage, and he is dead. Third longest attacks go, and I'm going to take 6 wounds because they all undercut me. So, can I even count 6 wounds? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is weird. Because effectively I either miss and I undercut or I can't undercut, I suppose is what I'm going for. Like I suppose I can undercut with a 4, but that's a rough haul. I'm gonna have to play and then 6. So there you go. I've done my 6 wounds. And this is where it gets shittier. But that's okay. Then the crappiest attack goes, hits, destroys my armor. So armor is gone. And I take another wound. So I'm going to have to wound this. Bam. T5. So done. So we can't attack like that again. Now, mind you, the nice thing is we don't have to do tremendous damage ever again in this fight. But Oop, I did it again. Sorry, Jesus. Yeah, I'm not a good. Believe me, I'm not a good YouTuber. Like I'm. No. Okay. Anyway, I feel bad for our guy here, and then we're not going to be able to fatigue. So, so we're dead. All right. If these guys don't flip, then we actually don't have a good shot. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's not a good shot of this, but we actually have sort of a shot simply because these guys don't flip, so we don't take the 6 wounds at all. Then we work on killing this dragon because he's sort of the worst of the lot, and then we eke out one guy at a time, hoping everyone misses. We would have fatigued anyway to death, but that's that. So the White Knight does manage to work off his honor debt. But he is dead. He ends the game dead and dead. We do need the monsters back, I think. So Let's just put them on the board near us. And then we can work on sort of tidying the we can tidy it in a moment. Yeah, I feel bad when any of the characters die in one of these games, simply because I feel like it's a personal failing on my part. Like, you could have kept him alive. So what do we got? Well, this is destroyed, but the good book and this will drop. And so much for Team Holy Roller. Really, I mean, wow. Okay. Um. Oh, we'll delete this. Done. That was day 21. So let's take a super quick look at the scores. So the Pilgrim, so let me put. Let me pop. Did I put the scores up the whole time? That would suck. I would have to delete a lot of stuff. Okay. Anyway, the Pilgrim ends up with 4 points for cards. His prowess of 30 is now a firm second place, so he gets 1 point. His gold of 21 is in second place, so he gets a point. His great treasure is a point, and he has no spells, so he ends up with 7 points still. Because his prowess dropped. The White Knight is dead, so really none of his stuff counts anymore. So we cut him out of the picture there. The Amazon has a point. Her prowess is still 0. Her gold is 0. Her spell total, she is sucking it pretty bad. And then the swordsman has 5 points for there. He's got 40. That's 2 prowess. Gold, he's ahead. Great treasures, he actually drops to none. And that actually does give the Pilgrim an extra point because he has. So it's pretty much 8 to 9. So it's literally those two guys duking it out. All right. I think that's the week, and I think we're going to call it here. White Knight is dead. The Swordsman and the Pilgrim are, going at it head to head. The Amazon really is just around, hoping to have a big last week, but that's super rare. So, all right. I'll talk to everybody later. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.